Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So in today's video, this is kind of part 2 that goes along with the last video that we did, which was a lot of outdoor motivation. So we're going to be putting mulch down in the flower beds, or at least finishing that. We kind of did that in part 1, but we didn't finish it. I'm going to be cleaning off the little tables on my porch today, and we're going to be pulling some weeds that needed pulled in this front flower bed here. On this day that I'm filming, I think I filmed this in 2 days just because that's just how I was able to get a lot of it done. It took a couple days, but anyways, Cole come home on this day early from school. They had an early release, so I was able to get a little bit done, like I said, in this front flower bed on this day. And I had worked all day on this day because I had cleaned the whole inside of the house this day as well. And then I went outside and started busting butt, and I was so tired on this day. But so the mulch pile is actually a little bit further down, closer to my dad's shed, and that's where the mulch was put. And I have to take this wheelbarrow down and get it. And guys, it took like 8 loads or something. It was quite a workout, but you guys will see here on the second day when my husband helps me do the flower bed down by the shed, we are going to be taking the pickup truck and just loading it that way. And it was so much better that way. So much easier. But yeah, I hope that you guys get some motivation out of today's video. Like I said, we will be back to regular like house cleaning probably in the next couple of videos, just because these were things that needed to be done, and I thought that I would share it with you guys. I know not everybody probably maybe likes this type of stuff. You guys can leave me a comment down below if you like watching like gardening and that kind of stuff and like doing this. This is always something that I look forward to every year. I love making outside gardening, landscaping, whatever. I love doing this so much, and so my husband really likes doing it too. But yeah, our flower bed rocks are actually from the river. If you guys were wondering where we got our rocks, they're huge rocks. And actually my husband, a lot of these rocks has been with him through several houses. He has carried them through several houses that he got years ago, and we've just kept them. They've been moved to every house that we've ever lived at, so that these rocks are really special because they've been with us for over 10 years and longer than that with my husband. But yeah, special rocks. Anyways, we're gonna get all this mulch sorted out here around all my flowers, and it didn't really need like a super lot of mulch. As you guys can see, we still had mulch down, but we didn't do mulch last year, so this year it definitely needed a fresh little coating, and I think it turned out really nice. Like I said, we were thankfully able to have this mulch left over, and you know, we didn't have to pay anything for it, which was really a blessing. So thank you to my grandma for allowing my dad to bring home some extra mulch, because she had actually gotten it, and then I guess she didn't need all of it. So my dad was like, hey, y'all can help yourself to it. So we did, and it was such a blessing this year to be able to just have this mulch for free, and got our flower beds looking brand new again. So yeah, everything looks really nice. There is a couple other outdoor projects that I want to finish up. We do want to paint the little vase. I never got to it in today's video. By the porch, and then we need to paint the porches and clean the shed. I think that's all the outdoor stuff left to do this year. So inside, we're going to be doing the rest of the living room. A while back, I did a fresh coat, an accent wall in the living room, and I want to finish painting the rest of the walls. So me and my husband's going to do that here in the next week or two. So you guys will have that video to look forward to. We're also going to be getting a couple things to hang up on the wall just to finish off the living room. So hopefully by the time we do all that, Hobby Lobby will put that stuff on sale, because I wanted another candle holder that I already have up on my wall, but I don't want to pay full price for it, because a lot of the times you can get that stuff half off, and that's normally the time to buy it. So we'll see. But anyways, I hope that you guys like this video. My name is Brandy. If you are new here, I like to do cleaning motivation to help you guys get some motivation to get up off your butt to clean. I'm really tired today as I'm doing this voiceover, and I'm just realizing I don't even know if I'm making sense at this point, just because I'm tired. It's my fault. I didn't go to bed till like midnight last night. So I'll tell you guys what I was binge watching last night really quick, just because I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched it. It's a really old show from the early 90s to 2000s. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Let me know if you guys have ever seen that, but it's a great show. And I was binge watching a lot of it. I've always just really loved that show a lot, and my cousin is actually the one that got me into it like years ago, because I didn't watch it when it was actually live, on television back then. I was just a person that kind of come across it later on, but it's on Disney Plus right now, which is strange as heck for that show to be on there, but I think it's connected to Hulu, so it might actually be on Hulu. So if you guys want to check it out, I highly recommend it if you like fantasy type shows. But she's basically a vampire slayer, and it's like I said, it's a great show. So you should check it out if you like that kind of stuff. But yeah, it has like 7 seasons, and I'm really, really sad every time when the last episode like ends, just because I'm like, I want more. I would love to have seen like them. I don't know. It just felt like it wasn't the end of the show. And actually, they made a comic series, I think, to finish the actual show. So it's in comic book form or something. But I've never read it. So I kind of want to see if I can maybe read the comics just to see what happens next. Because, like I said, I felt like when the TV show ended, it just wasn't done. I just pulled what I thought was a tree out of the flower bed. I don't really know what it was, but it looked like a tree. But I don't really know if it was. So I was like questioning if I should have left it alone or not, but then I was like, oh well, I don't want a tree growing here this close to my house. So all these weeds, I don't know where they came from, but they all needed to be pulled out, and I just wanted to get that like taken care of. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch the video for a little bit, and I'll pop back in here in a little bit.
shouldn't. Do I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new? Live life like it's a prison, break the rules. I wanna wake up in the morning. Let me catch my breath. I'm feeling stuck, and I don't know which way to run. I'm on a settled path, a one-way road, and I can't take it anymore. I started, I can't stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm done with feeling lonely, lonely, lonely. I know there's more than working, working, working. So go ahead and show me now. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the
So now what we're going to do is we're going to build a new fire pit, and I love how this one turned out. As far as I love the location of it, we moved it away from our house. It was in our backyard. We moved it more down toward the shed way, and now we can actually sit around and look at a pretty view as opposed to looking at my backyard that has no view at all. So also our fire pit was really close to our house, so I kind of wanted to get that like further away. And then now we have more room down here where we're not kind of closed in with the clothesline and all that as well. So I feel a lot better about my decision to make this new fire pit. Here's the old one. So I'm going to take some of these rocks and we're going to move them down to the new one. And I didn't actually need all the rocks. I got rid of a lot of them. So I just did like, Cole was here. He wanted to help me, and he, bless his heart, guys, you should have saw him trying to move this wheelbarrow. He was determined to do it. So I let him try to move a little bit when I didn't have very many rocks in it. And he did take a load down for me, which was so sweet, but he wanted to help so bad. So I was like, Cole, I don't know if you can, if you're strong enough to do it, but I'm gonna tell you guys, he is a strong little boy. He's only 6, but he is so strong. And also, I found some ants while I was moving these rocks over. A whole ant nest, a colony, a whole ant colony was living under there. So I felt kind of bad for disturbing them. But I needed to get these rocks out of here, and I didn't really know what to do. But I suppose they will move on to another little area that they can build their colony. But there was only like 3 rocks they was under, and then the rest they weren't under, none of them. So anyways, you guys can see them moving around. It was like infestation at that point. Like Cole, I had Cole come over and look at them because I didn't know if he'd ever seen ants like that. And he was just kind of looking at them, staring at them. And I'm like, yeah, you don't want them things to get on you. They would probably bite you and God knows what else. But yeah, so I was cleaning out some of this ash and debris that was kind of left in this old fire pit. And then what we're going to do when we dig the new one, which I didn't get to film it, but my husband took up the dirt from the new one that we dug up and filled in this old hole here. So we got it filled back in. So it's not just like left, you know, as a hole. But yeah, it was hard work, guys. We have slate in the ground, and I thought I was gonna die trying to dig it, so I had to wait for my husband to come home so he could finish. And he dug that thing in like 5 minutes, guys, where it took me like forever to get as far as I got, which was like a little tiny hole. So yeah.
but I'm not supposed to run when I'm falling.
I wanted to get this little succulent plant here. It was in that vase, and it was actually my grandma's, but I wanted to plant it in the ground because, one, it was root bound. Two, Scott, my husband, wanted to put a new flower up in the vase, so we just decided to move it down here. And I thought, well, it's going to do great down here because it gets hot down here, and succulents don't require a lot of water anyway, so I'm like, it's going to do well. The deer ain't going to eat it, so why not? Let's just move it down here. So hopefully it does well. This area down here, you guys can see the dirt on top of the mulch. Like, it really needed mulch more than my front bed did, so we're going to do that on day 2. But as you guys can see, my husband got the hole really big for me, like fairly big. It's not, I don't actually think this pit is as big as the first one, but I didn't want it to be that big because I just didn't see the point for it to be that big. But this one is a little bit deeper, I think, than the old one. So I'm just taking a layer of rocks and just kind of connecting them together. It's kind of funny, like rocks actually in a way do kind of connect together, because you would kind of think, well, how do I lay them? But once you get going with them and like put them down, you can kind of see where they look the best. And I'm definitely not like a professional or anything, but I just really love like doing outdoor stuff and like doing this kind of stuff. I think it's fun. And then I decided to just spruce it up and put some mulch around it just to give it a little pop of, I don't know, just to make it look even nicer. And I thought it turned out really cute. It is a beautiful day, so we are going to finish the flower beds up, which is the one down by the shed. And then we're going to paint this pot, which is like a cement vase. We're going to paint it that gray color that we painted our cement table. If you guys missed that video, it was in the last video, so be sure to go check out that outdoor motivation. But I wasn't really sure what this video was going to be, guys, but I just haven't had a lot of like indoor stuff to do because there's so much outside stuff that we wanted to get done. So I hope that that is okay with you guys this time. But however, there will be a new cleaning video coming out on Thursday, which will be at my grandma's house. So make sure you don't miss that one, because we're going to be deep cleaning and organizing some of her kitchen cabinets this week. So be sure to come back for that video if you're not into the whole outside motivation thing. But I know a lot of people would probably really still enjoy this video. So I hope that you guys are getting your motivation to get some stuff done around your house. We also want to clean out our shed, which will be in an upcoming video as well. It's really dirty. So we're going to be doing that soon. But alright, me and my husband are going to get started because it's going to get really hot today. So I don't know how well you guys can see, but my husband's got to do a little errand run really quick. So while he's gone, which should only take him like 15 minutes, but thought I'd show you guys the shed. So in an upcoming video, look at this mess. It's just not organized. Like nothing's organized, stuff's thrown, there's garbage. I mean, nothing, you know, there's just crap everywhere, and there's so much dirt on the concrete. I think last year was our first year getting the shed door put on the shed, so hopefully this time when we get it cleaned out, especially the concrete, there won't be this much dirt in here, because that was always an issue with not having doors, was all this dirt that's on the concrete. And then like all my totes are back here on this wall that I use, like have decor and stuff in them, holiday totes. And I really would like to get some utility shelves to organize those. So I'm hoping I can do that a little bit at a time to get one of them things. Because, I mean, homemade shelves would be nice too, but I don't know what would be cheaper to do. If it'd be cheaper to build homemade shelving on the back of this wall, which is what I originally wanted, which I might be able to get my brother to help me with that. If I just pay him to help me get that built, because he's really good at building stuff. And then we could just set the totes on there, and that might be cheaper than buying those utility shelves, but I don't really know because wood is not cheap either. So I don't know. If you guys know the answer to that, let me know. What would be cheaper to do? But I'm fine with either one. Anyways, so that'll be in an upcoming video. I'm gonna go up here really quick and think I'm gonna clean off our little tables on the front porch, because they got pollen all over them. You know, I don't know. You guys can tell how much the trees have grown out within just the last 2 weeks. It's crazy because it seemed like 2 weeks ago there was no buds at all, and then all of a sudden it's just like there's leaves, you know? It's always so shocking every year with how quick the leaves come on, but I love it. I love it. I love it. We are on day 2, and like I said, my husband was helping me get all this flower bed mulch moved where we needed it to be, and I'm so thankful to have his help on this day. He was way more energized on me than this day. I was actually a little dehydrated, so I got tired fairly fast, and it was so hot. Me and him both do not do well in the heat at all, so when it gets really hot, it's hard for us to, like, I don't know what it is. It just drains us so quick. And like, also I just get sick sometimes from all the heat. I don't know what it is. I used to not be like that, so I don't know what happened there, but sometimes what we need to do is like get a wet rag and put around our necks, and that really does help. And I think I was actually talking to him about that. Like, we should have got our wet rag, because I was feeling weak at some point here, and I was like, oh my gosh, are we done yet? Like, I just wasn't in the mood on this day to get this done, but I wanted to get this video done for you guys. It is a day late. I normally post on Sundays, so I apologize for that. But I'm actually getting ready to go to work, so I'm going to end this voiceover and go do my cleaning job today that I do every single Monday, and then I'm Also working at my grandma's tomorrow and helping her getting her cabinets cleaned out. So that will be in the next video if you guys want to see that. Come back on Thursday. And also be sure to check out my vlog channel. We do some cleaning over there and just some other random things, grocery hauls. We just vlog our day in the life, and also I'll share just some more things about what's going on in life and stuff like that. Also, I'll share like cooking recipes if any of you guys are interested in that. It'll be linked down below. But thank you guys so much for being here today and watching this video. I hope you guys got some motivation to get some outdoor stuff done around your home, and let me know how you guys like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, had to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go. So come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives.